never know where Scripps is going to come from.
Wow, caught me off guard right there, Vic.
Jiro almost beside himself too because he sees his jacket, but for Scripps going right in on Jiro, and look, there's a lot of unknown when it comes to Scripps. So why attack Ike Manjiro? Why?
Very unknown in Scripps, but I'm gonna tell you right now,
Whoa!
I like him a lot. He's all about getting out there and getting right into the fight. But right now, Ike Manjiro about to make a big comeback.
Yeah, Jiro takes pride in his style. 101 jackets in his closet, and now right in it. We talk about that new style. This is a very aggressive Ike Manjiro.
Ike Man, he loves the strong style, and right now, Scripps is feeling it, man.
Scripps out a little bit of rubber legs here. Jiro taking it right to him. Jiro, who defeated Javier Bernal 2 weeks ago, looking for another victory. Would love to get a streak going. Scripps, though, able to flip the script, so to speak.
Very athletic, this Scripps. Very well versed in the art.
NXT Universe not showing their appreciation for Scripps. I mean, I thought his beef was with the institution, not one man. Almost able to put Scripps down, and what a victory this would be for Jiro. And really, for Scripps, this wouldn't be what he would write in his journals that he's been using.
No, Scripps is here for a mission. And right now, he do not want to be derailed tonight by Ike Manjiro. That would not be good for the campaign. No.
Well, no one home for that standing shooting star for Scripps. And Jiro has had a counter for a counter, and now zeroing in, but Scripps one more time. Oh!
Scripps being taken to the limit here tonight, Vic.
He certainly is, and Jiro trying to put Scripps away. One big right hand, and then another big kick.
This could be it right here. This match is playing out in Jiro's favor here tonight, Vic.
A little extra oomph on those strikes. And now looking for a superplex is Jiro. Scripps sensing it, trying to fight out of it, trying to create him. Will roll through, land on his feet, but oh! Scripps out of nowhere.
You gotta be kidding. What a move.
Here is your winner, Scripps.
Not only the move, how about the presence of mind, the balance, the composure of Scripps.